Hi everybody, it's Regan here, and I want to give a little bit of introduction to the work I want to share about the human energy field. I want to share different tips and techniques on how to work with your energy field, how to connect, how to cleanse it, how to charge it, how to align with it. This is very helpful information. It's been very helpful in my life, and it's very simple. But there's not a lot of information seemingly readily available on it yet. And just to go a little bit into why that is, it's not because we don't have an energy field. We have electricity in our bodies. We have currents that run through our bodies. We have all kinds of different vibrations, energies, emotions, memories that linger in and around our bodies. And there's a lot of science on this. It's not going to be in the mainstream academia, but there actually is if you study the work of Dr. Jerry Tennant, Dr. Bruce Lipton, Dr. Joe Dispenza, holistic doctors that are curing uncurable diseases and doing the impossible, helping people to overcome things that before have seemed impossible to cure. This is very powerful information for healing yourself, helping others to heal themselves, and it's very good information for creation, for creating your reality, for reprogramming your mind to create the qualities and the things and the people that you want in your life, because we have that ability and it is real. It feels like I constantly have to affirm that for people because there's so much conditioning that says otherwise. And not to go too deep into that, but the reason why that is again, not because this isn't legit. It's not because we don't have an energy field. It's not because we're not creators. It's because this information has been very suppressed and rejected, even though it's very simple and natural information, and it has been known for a long time by small groups of people. But it doesn't sell pharmaceuticals. It doesn't subscribe to the paradigm, the old paradigm that we were sort of brainwashed into of mainstream science, mainstream medicine, which is not seeking to empower, it's seeking to make money. It's very simple. I don't feel like I need to go that deep into it. I think it's rather intuitive of the agendas of mainstream academia and mainstream science and mainstream medicine. It's trying to withhold an old paradigm that benefits a small group of people and tries to delegitimize information like this that actually saves lives, that actually heals people, that allows people to heal themselves. I don't care what condition you have. When we start to learn about this information, about the human energy field, about who we really are, about higher vibrations that might not be perceivable to the eyes, but they're still very real when we can learn that. And I study this. This is why I want to share this information, because this is how I live my life. And it's very helpful. It, again, saves lives. It heals people. It brings you out of poverty. It brings glorious things into your life by your own will. Because, again, you have that ability and you are worthy of it, despite what the conditioning may say otherwise. So without going too deep into that, because I could make a whole book about the story of how energy medicine basically got suppressed and rejected and ripped off, and now people tend to look at it like it's new age, woo-woo fiction, when it's actually very true, and you can test it in your own life. But I'm not going into that, because it's not even about the old paradigm, because that's honestly irrelevant, because when you understand this information, no matter how conditioned you may have been, because we all were, it doesn't matter. It's not important, because you can now reprogram your mind once you understand how that works, once you understand that you have that ability, and there's many different ways you can do that. Again, we talk about affirmations. I think that's the most powerful way to affirm, to start communicating with yourself consciously. We're always communicating with ourselves and communicating with our body, communicating with our cells, communicating with the part of ourselves that isn't seen. We always are, no matter what. The difference is Are you going to unconsciously continue to program the old programming, which tends to be self-sabotaging and limiting? Or are you going to begin to put in new programs, start building new momentum towards a reality that you really want to be in, that you want to live in, a reality of peace, of abundance, of harmony, of happiness? This is possible. It's true. It really is. I feel I need to affirm it because, again, we live in this time where people are so pessimistic because they have this programming. But it's your choice now. If you know and you understand this information, it's your choice. And it won't be as hard as you might think to start changing that momentum into something more gratifying and positive, no matter where you might be. It's true. That's why this information is so powerful. So all of that being said, I want to start putting out little, just short, maybe 2-minute tips on the energy field. Of course, I'm going to be putting out more verbose, longer ideas around and techniques around it, but just to kind of, put out some brief things people can tune into. And maybe this is information you already know, or maybe not. Either way, I hope it's helpful and affirming to you, because there are many techniques and there is information, little things that if you know, you can really, really change your reality. So, all that being said, the first thing I just want to say in this video is about miracles. Miracles are real. I don't know if you've ever personally noticed a miracle in your life or not, but miracles happen all the time. It's natural. It's not radical. It's not bold. It's not something only small groups of people are capable of. It's something everyone can do. And it's easy, and it's simple, and it's natural. The hardest part is just the programming that we have that says we can't, or we don't deserve it, or we're not worthy, or it doesn't work like that, or whatever it may be. We all have these self-limiting programs that it's time to start clearing out. And more on that in another video about how to really start clearing out those bad programs. Because the subconscious mind, which is kind of the big leader in your life, it learns differently than your conscious mind. It learns through repetition. So again, I can't emphasize enough, affirmations are probably the most helpful thing on this earth right now when it comes to reprogramming your brain, because you're always affirming things to yourself and you're creating it. Whether you're telling yourself, I'm sick, I can't do this, I don't like this, I don't want to do this, nothing ever works out, I'm broke, I'm stupid, I'm ugly. Those are the kinds of programs most people have floating around, and they're creating that reality for themselves. It's very simple. So the goal then, if you're trying to create a better reality, which you can do, because that's your birthright, that's who you are, you're a creator of realities, it's very simple, that's what human beings do. But now we can make it consciously program your reality, and it might take a while to get the momentum going in the opposite direction, especially if you've spent a lot of time in your life being critical and doubtful of yourself. But now is the time, more than ever, to reprogram and catch those thoughts and redirect them. It's so important for humanity now to understand the value of their energy, the value of their thoughts and of their emotions. Just because they're invisible doesn't mean that they're not real, because they're actually directing everything physical, and that's true. And you can observe that in your life if you pay attention. So start planting better seeds. Best thing is to do that first in the morning, and all throughout the day, as many times as you need, while you're driving even, or whatever. Find what works for you all the time. I am love. I am peace. I am joy. I am healthy. I am grateful. I am abundant. I'm prosperous. Communicate it out loud to your cells, to your body, to your own self. It's so simple, right? But it works, and you can try it. You can do it. Just do it for a week and watch how it changes your perception. You change your perception, you change your life. You change your mood, you change your situation, you change your relationships. the best place to start is change your energy, and you will naturally change what's around you. Even if it sounds crazy or radical, it's not. It's so simple. It's so true. Again, it's just the programming that has made us feel like we are victims or powerless, when that's not true unless you believe it, and then it is true for you. But why live that way when you can be empowered in every single aspect of your life? And it goes deep, and you'll always be learning new things and experiencing new things, and it's a fun adventure. For it's not even about what you manifest or what you create, but the principle that you are a creator, that you were created to be creative and create. And this love in this creation will expand infinitely, because love is just always expanding. Love truly is the building block, which goes into the last thing I just wanted to put in this little introduction, again, about miracles. Miracles are real. Miracles are natural. We're all miracle workers once we understand. So, a really helpful formula, I guess you could say, that I've experienced, at least in my own life, that I want to share, I think could be helpful, is two things to perform miracles. Miracles are acts of love. Miracles are there is no greater or smaller miracle. All miracles are possible, and we are capable of doing them. And again, this might sound radical, but it's really not. And I'm really trying to get this out there because it's not radical. It's true. It's always been true. And this is a way that I've found to perform miracles. It's easy. It's simple. It's natural. It's just the hard part is the programming. That's the hardest part, because we have so much doubt. We have so much lack of faith in ourselves, in who we are, in our abilities. We have lack of faith in the universe we live in, because again, that's just that's the portrait that we've been given since we were born. This idea, that's all it is. It's an idea that we live in a lifeless, unintelligent, unaware universe on a random rock. We're just fumbling creatures. We don't know who we are, where we came from. Lies. Complete lies. Lies, because that's not true. We can know our origins. We can know where we came from if we meditate and we connect to ourselves. We can know we have grand abilities. It's who we are. We're powerful. We always have been. It's just there's been so much manipulation going on. But again, it's not about that, because that doesn't even matter when you understand how powerful you are. Shake that off real easy. So, first of all, to perform miracles, again, manifestations, creations of love, whether it be a mood or a trait like love or harmony or courage or prosperity. It could be a relationship or a job or a house or a place. Anything. An artistic piece of work. Anything. Anything that your heart feels drawn to is already yours, but you have to get out of your own way. So the first part is knowing this, is knowing you are a creator, because you are a creator. Whether you admit it or not, you're creating your reality right now. We are creators of reality. It can't be emphasized enough. I repeat myself, but it's just something that I think human beings are going to have to continuously affirm to themselves at this time during this great awakening, because it's true. And it's just like you got to reprogram that false belief system that you're a victim. Sometimes it's hard to take responsibility for your life and for your creations, but it's really, really good to do, because that's actually how you can regain your power back, no matter what it is. Whether it's your state of being, again, whether it's your financial situation, your relationship, you have way more creative abilities than you may have been led to believe. And I just really want people to understand that, because this is very life-changing information. And it may take a while to practice this, because again, it's easy, it's simple, right? But you got to get that momentum going, because again, there's so much conditioning. That conditioning is deep in the subconscious, not just consciously, but in the subconscious. You got to clear those doubts. You are a creator. You are worthy. You deserve it. This is your birthright. You are. It's beautiful. So know that. You got to know that. You don't just hope so or wish so or think so. You got to know that. Know that in your heart. Know that in your mind. Know it in your body. Know it in your soul. You will come to this sooner than you may think. But you got to get those gears going. You got to love yourself. You got to feel that love. You got to really know who you are. Meditation is helpful. Affirmations. Being in nature. Being in supportive relationships. These are all ways to start to get to know yourself truly enough to realize the creator you are. And pay attention, because you are creating all this stuff. The way you feel, the way you think about something is creating a huge influence energetically. You have to really feel and believe and know what you want to create before it may physically manifest. That's the ticket. And again, it might sound crazy if you've never tried it before. I really invite you to try it if you haven't, because it works. It's fun too. It's very rewarding. It's very meaningful work. So that's the first part, is knowing you're a creator. Second, love. Love, love, love. And understanding the importance of love. I mean, it's something cliche. It's something we always talk about or think about, or all kinds of different poets and sages throughout history have said this. And it's something we all kind of know, but it can't be emphasized enough, because you'll always be finding deeper and deeper levels of true love. And you will come to find that this is actually the most potent, basic, powerful force of everything, is love in the heart. The energy field of the heart, and you can even look this up, it can be measured by science, is actually way greater than the mind. The heart is the center. It's very intelligent, and there are many exercises you can do. Breathing in the heart, drawing in energy into your heart, that will really help you to align with yourself and with your truth and with peace. And when you can understand how important love is and what it really is, and you can cultivate it in yourself, and you can dwell in a place of love, and you can also know that you're a creator, this is how you perform miracles. This is just one explanation of how miracles happen. When you truly understand and know you're a creator, and you know you are created with love, and you create with love, and love is in everything. Love heals everything. It's a different way of living on earth. It is. But these are the times we're going into. And all the darkness that's coming up now in the collective and even in our individual lives is seeking to be healed. It's not seeking to be hated, because it is in itself ignorance. It is hate. So hate the hate, you're just looping. You fear it, you fear this hate, or it makes you angry, it makes you sad, it makes you hateful. And it's okay to feel that way, but long term, you don't want to keep lingering in those vibrations, because it's just a loop. It's not actually going to transform anything, no matter how seductive it may feel to the ego. To really transform these things individually and collectively, love. It really is that simple. And if you really connect to yourself, you will understand. So, thank you for listening. I know this is kind of long. In the future, I want to just make, like I said, maybe like just 2-minute clips of different techniques and exercises to begin to tap into this, to tap into your energy field. Things that have helped me, things that I'm learning, always learning. Things that I feel I want to share that have helped me and helped people I've seen, helped some of my clients and whatnot, to be able to summon these high vibrations in yourself that have the ability, again, to change your life, to save your life, to heal your life, to transform your life. I don't care what it is. Human beings have this power. And it's time to really realize that, for this information to get out there. It doesn't need to be so hidden anymore. It can be out there, and we can know who we are and what we're capable of. And that's going to be a key component in how we bring about this new paradigm, this new age of the heart, rather than this shadowy prison planet we've been living in for a while. But that's besides the point. So I hope this is uplifting. I hope it's encouraging. I hope it's affirming. I hope it's clear what I'm explaining here, and that maybe you can try or continue to try to work on this and to be a creator in your life, and to see how it really does change your whole reality, and feel empowered and feel encouraged in your creations in your life, because you are worthy. Hope you all have a wonderful day. Thank you for watching.